Jay, come on in here. Go ahead and close that door. You're getting it started tonight.
Thanks, Coach.
Oh, you earned it. I know seeing me on the first day of practice wasn't easy.
Can't lie, it was a bit of a surprise.
I bet. You know, I started coaching because of kids like you. Kids who truly believe in the concept of team, who put others above themselves. I wasn't trying to punish you. Fact is, I respected what you did for Porter. The fact that I couldn't do it myself, the fact that I succumbed to the power, to the pressure of my job, that made me ill. I want you to know that I wasn't asked to resign. I chose to. That team was lucky to have you, boy. Now I want you to do me a favor.
What's that?
I want you to get out there and get us this dub.
I got you, Coach. And we good, Coach.
All right. All right.
Suppose te voir ici.
C'est la pâte de ma caractérisation.
And the Summer League Championship is underway. I'm Blake Zuniga here with Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, bringing you all the action.
Well, it's two great teams going at it here with the Summer League crown on the line. A lot of great young talent here on both sides.
And there are some lottery picks we expected to see here, but also a few surprises in this game, one of which is Che.
Yeah, now he's been a big story during this Summer League, and he'll be one to watch in what should be a great championship matchup.
Well, the leadership of Che has been on display here during this tournament. He's been a big factor for the team.
Well, Che has been a leader in college, and that's an intangible that carries over into the NBA. And spending 4 years at Bay City has given him experience beyond the hardwood.
Just 5 on the clock. A nice shot by Walden.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
And the dunk by Che.
A solid playmaker. White has a good sense for when he should look to dish the rock.
About 1 minute played here so far in the first. And good that time.
It's just a pleasure to watch him work at that end of the court, guys.
Pass to Harrison.
Jacks up a 3. Another shot.
K again.
His hard work on the boards gave them another chance at the points there.
And every Summer League, there are always a few surprises that surpass all expectations.
It's part of the fun, really, watching a player who nobody expected much of just explode onto the scene. It seems to happen every year.
And we're about 2 minutes into the first quarter. To the middle. Here's Harrison.
Nice pass, led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
Guarded by White. The Bulls pull it in. Here's Hutchison.
And out of bounds, the Timberwolves will take it.
Now the Timberwolves with it.
Trailing by 2. Pass to Walden.
Here's Spellman. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Walden, and finished off by A.W.
A monster dunk coming off a super pick play.
It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Great teamwork.
Yeah, that's a good physical play. You can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. Tim.
Well, seeing them now on the floor, Che and A.W. were actually workout partners before the NBA draft. Two friends on opposite teams here.
And as friendly as they might be off the floor, I bet they're going to try and slaughter the other on the stat sheet. Each player looking to make a name for themselves in this championship game. Well done to finish that one off.
With the teardrop, White gets the bucket.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well, mainly because he's crafty and he makes good adjustments against bigger defenders.
Now here's Walden. 8 points for him. A.W. is doubled. To the paint. Dives for it. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bulls. Markkanen inside. Makes it off the glass.
Just comfortable on the offensive end. Markkanen draws contact, but maintains his focus.
Here's Okogie. Outside Walden. A.W. is doubled. Here's Okogie. 6 to shoot. Tipped away. In transition, here come the Bulls.
Well, one thing with Summer League, here in the championship game, you get to see rookies and sophomores take on a bigger role.
Well, most of these guys aren't going to get nearly as many shots or touches in the regular season, but they can learn to lead and put these teams on their shoulders here in a game like this. You can always depend on him to put that lead pass right on the money.
Che, right side. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
Wow. I mean, that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, it's just nowhere to be found.
They have to start committing more bodies down low.
Here's Okogie. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Culver. Over White. Off target from the baseline. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Bulls. They lead by 4. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And we welcome you back to quarter 2 action. Summer League is the place to be, and we're enjoying every minute of it.
And with the shorter quarter lengths in the Summer League, teams don't have to go as far down their bench. So you're seeing what every guy can do.
But I think still enough minutes for coaches and execs to see the guys they want to see and give them opportunities to develop. Well, here we are in the title game. Teams say this tournament is all about development. But when you have a chance to win it all, you take it.
Now here is Culver. Oh, there's the alley. Oh my, the alley-oop jam. What a beauty.
You could see him give a little nod and then burst to the rim for that alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other.
Looks like they've been playing together for decades.
And that's a great play to make it a close game. Potential momentum builder, if you ask me.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Valentine. From outside, off the mark.
And winning in the Summer League might not mean as much, but it does set a good culture for the team.
Oh, absolutely. And you want to have your young guys play with the expectation that winning matters. And I see both of these teams going as hard as they can here.
That one maybe a little beyond his comfort zone, but he made it count.
Wonderful recognition from Jarrett Culver. Terrific at realizing when the defense has left someone open.
Pass to Valentine. Here's Ashley. Valentine. Chicago, no good that time.
And it was only recently that the NBA decided to switch to a tournament format at the end of the league.
Down low. Ball's knocked loose.
In transition, here come the Bulls.
Pass to Ashley. Now here's Markkanen. Baseline try. It's good.
It just makes so much sense. The fans love it. It adds to the competitiveness of the event. It's just a great addition.
Honestly, it's hard to imagine Summer League without the tournament now. It makes for a great finale.
Here's Reed.
In transition, here come the Bulls.
Here's Ashley. Finished off the break.
Now that's a quick bucket. He was very solid in transition.
Well, he does love the chance to get out and run.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Five on the clock. Pass to Reed. No good with the triple. Chicago leading. Here's the floater, and it's good on the layup.
Look at the soft touch, just a gentle little teardrop.
And we look at both these teams, clearly have had some great showings so far in Summer League.
They both followed the same sort of path. Slow starts at first, but once the rookies got going, they have been on a roll throughout the elimination phase.
This one for 3. Hits it from three-point range.
Back-to-back three-pointers for them. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that 3, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
Here's Ashley. Outside Markkanen. Pass to Ashley. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Off on the layup.
The defense was ready for him, got a hand in his face and made that one much tougher.
And that's something that every team needs. Rugged interior defense to just make your opponent think twice about coming down the lane.
Here's Valentine. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
They've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range, so I'd have to agree.
Here's a Kogi. The long 3. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. That'll do it for the first half. It's the Bulls, up 6. And don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. Thanks for being with us here in the second half of Summer League basketball. NBA action going just about year-round. You look at Che in this game, and he's been everywhere.
He broke out his entire arsenal of post moves in the first half, and every one of them, all of them, they were working.
And I think he might have even a few more tricks up his sleeve, and he'll break them out as we start heading down the stretch.
Let's hope. Well, although Summer League started rough for Che, he seems to have really found his groove.
Yeah, after the reports that he and Coach Ames have buried the issues they've had in the past, he's been a large part of that team.
And it's an issue that both Ames and Che needed to come together on. And, you know, NBA teams don't have much patience for divides like that, so I'm glad they moved on.
That one, good for 2.
Some defensive breakdowns happening now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these high percentage shot attempts, it's not going to get it done. They need to figure it out.
Now here's Walden. He's got 10. Yes, once again, and he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 makes.
He's doing his best to carry them, but he can only do so much. Things would be a lot different for them if he was getting a little bit more help.
And Shea throws it down.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks just lost out
They
there.
get them a map, a GPS, a smartphone, get them something.
Yeah, this is threatening to truly get ugly.
Now here's Walden. He's got 12.
Vanderbilt shot is good. And since Shea has been getting regular run with this team, they've been very hot.
The whole team just flipped a switch with him, and they've been a powerhouse in the league ever since he's gotten more minutes. That's their 3rd straight make off an assist, and it's always good when you can score points by getting teammates involved.
Yeah, that's just great ball movement.
Here's Evans. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Count that one.
Boy, that is a tough shot.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. There's the lob to the hoop. Now here's Walden. Guarded by White. Shot clock at 5. Shea grabs the miss.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
White gets the bucket.
Yeah, marching in under control. White has short, quick strides.
The Timberwolves trailing. Pass to Spellman. AW on the wing. Inside.
You know, Blake, it's hard to decide which was better. The pass, the catch, or the slam?
I don't think there's any wrong answer to that question. Sensational alley-oop.
Way to avoid the question.
Yeah, come on, Blake. Stop avoiding the question, all right? But hey, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Pass to Evans. To the inside.
He's a high flyer, guys, especially for a power forward. And he needs to be, as undersized as he is.
Now here is White. He's guarded closely.
Shea with the bucket. And even though AW was a lottery pick and Shea wasn't, Shea has taken it to AW in this one.
Shea is playing like he's got a chip, a big one, on his shoulder. He feels he's every bit as good as AW and is trying to make a point on the scoreboard.
Basket counts. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Good on the shot.
And you see right there, at a solid 250, Carter has no trouble finishing through contact.
Walden down low. 14 points for him. Chicago leading. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. It's stolen by Evans.
Probably a smart move to go 2 for 1 here.
I agree. They need to get a good look and do it in a hurry.
That's the easiest fast break opportunity an offense gets, off a steal.
Exactly. The defense with no chance to get back.
Now here is White. Shea with the bucket.
He's just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Vanderbilt. Walden. Here's Spellman. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had many more attempts in the first half.
And Shea throws it down.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, Tim. An exquisite pass to set up the alley-oop dunk.
Some eye candy for the fans.
Yeah, there are assists, guys, and then there are assists.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. It's the Bulls up 7. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And we return return to Summer League basketball here in the fourth quarter. Great to have you with us. It's been a good one. Now White. Pass to Hutchison. Inside. Soft touch off the glass.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Every pass is with purpose, and their last 10 points have come off of assists. Great team basketball on display right now.
Here's Okogie. Here's Reed, covered by Che. To the right side, 5 to shoot. The tray. And it's out of bounds to the Timberwolves as Minnesota retains possession. Both teams will make substitutions. Pass to Okogie. The three-pointer off the mark. Now here is White. He's covered closely. And here's Markkanen. And he drops in the layup off glass.
And they're really keeping that ball hopping around.
Yeah, hip-hopping around if you ask me. Look, their last 5 trips have all ended with a great pass leading to a hoop. They are really sharing the basketball.
Here's Okogie. He gets that one.
The deeper we get into this game, the more offense we're seeing.
Yeah, both of these teams are firing on all cylinders right now. I love it.
Pass to Markkanen. Okogie with the rebound.
Can't get a much better look than that.
Yeah, there's no way you expect him to miss that jumper.
And he converts the layup.
Just the way they wanted, within touching distance of the rim.
Now a timeout called by Chicago. Here's the Bulls with the ball. They've led by as many as 11 points. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 here. The first free throw is good.
At the line for your home team, Shea, shooting 2.
And good on both. The Timberwolves trailing. Pass to Martin. Trying his luck deep. And the rebound goes to the Bulls.
Hard work on the glass once again, guys. They've put a lot of effort into their rebounding.
And that interior play, it's made a big difference in this game. He came out of the locker room smoking. Great second half from him so far.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. To the middle. And that one's good.
An example of some fine interior passing before that basket.
And here is White.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Pass to Cornette. Banked in off the glass.
A heads up, aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the bucket for an easy 2.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over.
He just isn't pleased with all the looks they've given up inside, and He wants to tighten up this team defensively.
Yeah, that's what has to happen, and he'll let them know it. They're playing some soft interior defense, and that's just a recipe for disaster.
And that's the thing, the interior defense, that's the easiest way to score, right around the basket.
And it's out of bounds to the Timberwolves as Minnesota retains possession. Over to the left wing, down low, Vanderbilt, and he gets it to go. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Harrison. To the paint. Off with the layup. Right side, Walden.
Oh my goodness!
Well, both Shea and AW have been fantastic so far in this one, trading blows back and forth.
Well, they worked out, and they know the intensity they both bring to the game. It's a great showcase for the skills of both of these young rookies.
They've been able to depend on his offense all game, guys, and he is not wasting any chances.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the game, just keep feeding him the rock.
Axel Walden with another miss. And they are this close to putting it away.
Yeah, and they don't need to do anything special, just take time off the clock, and most importantly, don't turn it over.
Yeah, don't pull a Tim.
Terrific run to put this ball game away.
And now let's see just how much longer they keep that foot on the accelerator.
They got to keep it on the accelerator to the finish line.
Now here's Walden. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot two. No good on that one. And he does get the second one. And that brings them within 10.
Not as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
To the middle. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Che. And again, it's Chicago converting.
A terrific job tonight, Brian, of just taking care of business on their home court.
And those fans had a hand in the win. They gave this team a big lift all game. There was a great energy in the building.
Yeah, just your ears still ringing when you leave.
And so Chicago takes this one by a big margin. Here are your Vegas Summer League champions. Great tournament.
And the GM of this team has to be thrilled with the way his young picks showed up.
Shea was the biggest surprise for me, not for just this team, but for the whole Summer League. There's a lot.
Hope you find what you're looking for, and I hope it's worth it. Life get ugly, but it's perfect. Gotta know the sea beyond the surface. Butterflies, if no one but I gotta touch the sky. Butterflies, butterflies, if no one but I gotta touch the sky.
There he is, the revolutionary. I told you.
Take it easy, man. It's just summer league.
Look at this cool cat. You'd think his college coach wasn't hired the day after he signed.
Hey, I appreciate you giving me a heads up on that, too.
I actually knew you could handle it. You were killing them out there, and I got somebody who wants to meet you.
Hey, so Z, who are we meeting?
Take a seat, little bro. When I first came into the league, I was just trying to prove myself. It was all about ball. It took me a while to understand the responsibility, the opportunity that I was given. You know, I speak for those without a voice, people who grew up like I did, poor, without hope. Those people, those kids, they exist on every corner of the globe, and they're all deserving of a chance. I believe no one person is capable of turning the tide, but we all have an obligation, because somewhere along the way, somebody picked us up, and that's why we pay it forward. You think you're ready for all of that?
I know I am.
Well, welcome to the league.